to be a part of the intro. But, okay, you're too awkward. You really loved last time we did go on a date and we took you with us and answered your questions that you asked on Instagram. So although Jake is awkward, he agreed to do one more. And we're loading up on the picnic gear because it would be very nice to catch the sunset. That's actually the first picnic of the year. But first, let's go get some food. This is a taturitan place. What was it that translates to? Just soup? Chicken soup?
Stew?
Chicken stew. We're so hungry. It is almost 2 p.m. and we haven't had any food yet.
There are lots of dogs here.
Oh, I like it. While Jake, he's stirring for the life of him, I'm gonna ask him a question that you guys asked. But we'll start off light. People want to know what your favorite anime is.
I have too many animes that I like, but most of animes I like are the old ones, like from the 90s and stuff. All-time favorite, Dragon Ball Z. I think my recent favorite, so far still, was Attack on Titan.
Oh. Do Sissel wish that Jake speaks Danish sometimes?
You do?
Yeah, I do. Obviously, I do wish that you speak Danish. It's not a secret. Both for communication with my family, although they speak fluent English, but then also in the future for our kids. Like, I'm gonna be able to understand when he talks to our kids, but he won't be able to understand when I talk to them. Do you wanna ever learn Danish?
I mean, I want to. I mean, I wish I could. You know, I was able to speak or at least understand, but it's just too like hard to learn. Yeah.
You do know one sentence though.
Yeah, and die.
Hopefully when we do have kids you can learn together with them. Because you'll hear much more Danish around the house.
Well,
you hear baby Danish.
Because that's what everybody thinks, but her uncle Matthew, who's Kiwi, who went through the same situation, and he told me all the truth that that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Yeah, you're never gonna be able to get it unless you really want to. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, he's been in a Danish family for 20 years and he doesn't speak Danish.
It's because also your family is more like English-friendly environment. Because even her dad literally told me not to learn Danish if I don't want to, because I don't need to in the families. So
yeah, honestly, he doesn't need to. I can't find a taxi. We're going to Sissel. It's probably the cutest place in all of Seoul.
Question for you. From my friend actually. Question for us.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some positive habits that you appreciate about each other in your daily life?
Do you want to start?
Come on, you have gochujang here. All over, Jesus.
Do I?
Bird? Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that this is like a habit. Maybe it's a habit. You have a habit of always encouraging me very well in my work, and I feel like ever since, but you know, Jake, he's a very work passionate man, and it's rubbing off on me so much. Like, he has a habit of always wanting to do his best with his work, and he wants me to feel passionate and happy about mine as well. And that's how I got into my journey of really looking for what makes me happy. So
yeah, that's cute.
How about you, baby?
I don't know if it's positive or negative, but you have a habit of, but definitely positive for our home environment. You have a habit of getting mad at me if I don't clean up dishes or floor, so I always do it now before you get mad, so that our house, like, I keep it clean. That's positive.
I don't think that was what he meant with that question.
Wait, but clean house generating a positive environment, so it's very positive.
You know what? In the last video that we made together, I feel like I look like a very strict, mean woman.
No, you're not mean. You're just very uptight.
So this is Sissel. It is the most charming place in all of Seoul, if you ask me.
Why?
Because, okay, you can see when we're walking, but like the streets here are just so tiny and small. And last year they finished building the roof. There's actually a rooftop up there, although it's still outside. But just so that when it rains, it doesn't, obviously you can't feel it. Basically, as Jake said, this is a old street market, and it was sort of repurposed from a lot of young people who bought a little space in here and built a really cool bars, cafes, restaurants. It's just very charming. It's up at the top of Haebangchon. You should check it out.
Stairs.
Yeah. Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Comics.
Jake wanna get sponsored by comics. Has there been any adjustment or different pressures from girlfriend-boyfriend to wifey-husband? This is like the question that everyone is most curious about.
Not really, to me.
Yeah.
I feel the same.
Yeah. I mean, feelings-wise, I feel the same as well. Like, our roles haven't changed. What we do or say in the relationship hasn't changed either. But subconsciously, I feel like something did change.
Then now we feel more like a team, you know?
Yeah. When it comes to physically, it's just a paper. That's the difference, right? But I think the promise that we make to each other when that changes in a relationship, when you get married like that, obviously it's bigger. It feels bigger. I don't know how to explain it. It's just now it means even more to me, and there's also more to lose in that sense. Does it make sense?
Nah.
It's just
There are lots of pressures in other situations now that when we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we break up, then we break up, but then now, as a wife and a husband, we break up, we need to calculate how much you're gonna take from me by
we're in Korea, not America.
No, that works same as Korea, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just kidding, but yeah.
We didn't write a prenup.
Yeah.
Should we do that? Oh, now it's too late?
I don't know how it's gonna work with Korean and foreigner marriage, but I don't know.
But actually, another question was how we deal with our finances. We don't split finances. No, we don't put them
Combine,
together.
yeah.
We're completely individual people right now who just happens
still.
to be married. Yeah. Even when it comes to doing something like this, we never really split a bill. It's either someone who buys
I'll
it
buy
or
dinner,
the other one.
then I'll buy the dessert.
Yeah.
Or you bought dinner, so I'm gonna buy dinner tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah. I like it. It's very nice and casual.
Yeah. Do you have cash, please?
I think I
Can I get the Monster Bowl? Thank you.
Call me Sugar Mama.
Para Monster Bowl.
It doesn't even grab it.
This is bullshit.
There were so many questions about having kids, because I mentioned that before in a video that I'm tripping to have kids, and I was even in a conversation with my mom yesterday, and we like to take it the step further because she really wants me to be pregnant as well. And we were talking about the baby carrier, what type of brand you should get, and what car would fit with that. So I feel while we're logically, we both agree, both Jake and I, that probably 2 years time at least is good. But then on the other hand, I'm tripping so freaking hard for babies. My uterus is vibrating all the time, and every time I see a baby, I'm melting, and I don't know, I keep dreaming about being pregnant.
I wanna have babies, ASAP, to be honest. But yeah, we both agreed we need 2 or 3 years to make the situation more stable.
3?
2 or 3, yeah, to have the first one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, I don't want to have a baby when I'm not 100% ready for the baby anytime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, want to make the situation a little more comfortable for us, that whenever the baby needs us, then we can be there ASAP, or we don't need to leave the baby at all, or something like that. I know it might sound not realistic, but I don't know. I've never had a baby, so
Yeah.
I just want to make a perfect, like best of best situation so we can have a baby. But I don't know. You know, many of you who have babies might think that, oh no, you just fucking have it first and then figure shit out. But yeah, I mean, I want to have babies. I don't know.
Cheers, everyone. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I just love this little alleyway, like market in general, because it feels so intimate. We are having Riesling. I'm usually not into like wines that are more like sort of heavy feeling, especially with whites in the summer. This is very minerally and nutty in a sense. It's the reason why I don't really drink a lot of Chardonnay, but actually this, it has a fresh and dryness to it, which is why I think it's a good choice for today. Oh, that looks so juicy. Let's see. This chicken was cooked for 7 fucking hours. What was your parents' reaction to the marriage?
They've been waiting for this. They love to.
That's true. That's true. Your parents were like always...
Tell them how my dad always tells you to have a kid.
Yeah. Jake's dad, he's very eager for me to get pregnant. And I do understand that for some people can be offensive and like very like sensitive. But honestly, I like it. I mean, him, and especially as a Korean dad, it makes me feel like he really loves me and he really wants me to be a part of the family and bring, you know, the next generation of their family as well, because like Jake is the only child. So for me, every time he brings that up, I'm so honored. And
it's not only my dad.
Yeah.
Your grandma too.
Oh yeah, she
When
does
I
that
first
too.
met her grandma, literally the first thing she said was, "You're qualified to mix your DNA with the bows."
With the bows.
That's what she said.
That's true. Yeah, she likes to mix our genes.
That was an honor. She was like, "Oh my god, you're so tall and handsome. You're okay to mix the genes with the bow." Okay, gotcha.
With the bow. Oh, that cracks me up. Yeah. Actually, this one together with the strawberry is kind of nice. Jake is feeling a little bit under the weather, but also the cherry blossom trees, all of the pollen. Did you have this pollen allergy before, maybe, or is it just now?
I mean, my dad has it, so.
Yeah. But you always sneeze in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not feeling the best. So we went home instead of doing the picnic. So we're doing a get well better picnic here at home instead. Is it working?
Totally working.
Oh my god, I need to get rid of my bra. Oh.
I'll have you know, I'm quite content as I am.
Does this look too much like people are in bed with us?
I don't know.
this wasn't on purpose. We're literally about to go to bed, so
Yeah.
we'll take one last question. How to grow with each other and not from each other?
What do you think?
You know, I think last time we answered something that was very important. Like when you have arguments, you have to talk like you like each other.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of the times possibilities for growth comes in arguments.
I heard this word from some old couple that, you know, the key to grow together as a relationship gets only stronger is to see the same direction all the time, not to see each other all the time. When it comes to relationship, like what we have is a long-term game now. It's a marathon. It's not like a sprint and then done, right? So to do that, I think, you know, of course we're gonna, you know, have an argument, like we're gonna have like something to disappoint each other, but then we recover from it, blah blah blah. But as long as we, you know, look at the same direction together, yeah, we, you know, are facing the common goal for our future, then, you know, no matter what happens in our journey, we only grow with each other then.
I really like that.
Yeah, but if we see only each other, not the same direction, then we then things become like too clingy, you know, we rely on each other too much, and maybe things can get toxic, and then maybe, you know, for short term it's good, it's romantic, it's fire, like powerful.
Yeah,
but
that's the beginning of a relationship.
Yeah, but it's impossible to only look at each other for the rest of your life. That's yeah.
I think so too, and I think that's the key with a partnership.
Yeah.
This is, you know, you're in a partnership to have a good relationship. You're not just in a relationship.
Yeah, all about human relationship. Sorry, I feel kind of sick. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, he's not feeling well. So we'll go to bed and we'll end you with those very clever words from Jake. I'll see you next week. Bye.